Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to, or let's start talking about Memoriapolis. This is a new city builder. It's in early access. And tonight we're going to do a kind of an intro on it. I'm going to run through the tutorial. Then we're going to load up a new game and, well, start from scratch. I completed earlier today my first run through the early access ages of Antiquity and, oh, shoot. Of course, I blank out. Any rate, we have 2 ages in early access. Currently, as the game continues on, we will get more access, obviously, in early access. And you can get this game on Steam. It's linked down in the description below. Just to give you a general idea of settings, we are playing on 1440p. I've got it set to 120 hertz. TAA aliasing, we've got DLSS with maximum quality. And we have everything else set to high. So this is on a 4070 Ti Super as a frame of reference. Without further ado, let's dive into the tutorial. All right, so we're going to learn about basic WASD, right? Scroll, zoom in, zoom out. A small, unexplored land would be perfect to welcome you and your settlers. Here you'll find everything you need to survive, but first you must build your town center, which will mark the beginning of your reign. So we have to select your town center, and in the tutorial, we're pretty much guided as to where we should place things. So let's go ahead and plop it down, build. We have 3 cycles, and the cycles is basically a frame of time, as I was saying in the pre-show. And as that builds out, we have 150 food, we have 0 wood, and 0 stone. All right, our ancient camp has been built. You see we have a radius. This is the radius for which we can place certain buildings. All right, we want to view our attractiveness filter. So we're going to go up here to display filters, and we have attractiveness. This handy dandy magnet. So you can see the area right around the city center is most attractive. Now we need to build a small farm. So we're going to go to our production, small farm. And ideally you want to put your farm as far away as possible. Now the tutorial has us putting it here, so we're going to pretty much have to put it here. We can rotate, we can rotate the entire map with Q and E, and we can rotate the buildings with Z and X. Shift Z, Shift X will rotate it faster. We've got these little dots. They're basically representing the road. So as we rotate this, you'll see those dots move. That's basically where the roads will connect, in theory, on their own. We're going to build. We're going to take 10 stone, 10 wood, 11 workers, and 5 cycles to build. We're going to have a 0 attractiveness and 300 radius on that 0 attractiveness. So we can come down here. We have pause, play, and speed up the construction. All right, now that our farm is built, okay, it's going to start building out its own fields by itself. All right, so we've got our first field here. And if we come up here and hold our cursor over the field food, it's basically telling us what we're doing. We're gaining 5 food per cycle. And as it builds out these fields, we're basically going to be up to 5 food per cycle per field. Okay. So let's just speed this up a little bit, because all we gotta do is collect 50 food. All right, we've done that. Production, we now have a cutting camp. And as you move this around, you can see the amount of resources available. Obviously, the more trees within this building's realm of influence is going to be how many units of lumber you're going to have available to you. So it's going to take 5 cycles to build that. And while that's happening, you can see here we've got people, citizens moving in, districts. So we don't place the houses, we don't build the roads, we just put down the infrastructure, and the game organically builds the rest. They do not replant trees, no. Alright, so now we are click on the city center. Now we're at a point where we can upgrade our city center. When we upgrade, we're going to expand the range from 300 meters to 350. So we're going to have a slightly bigger range we can build in. We're going to contain our attractiveness. It's going to take 50 wood in 5 cycles. So as these guys cut trees, they will clear out a radius. And once they're out of resources, they will have to move on. You'll have to build another one. Now there is in the Middle Age the ability to put down a replanter that will plant so many trees per cycle back. So reforestation. Now, we have the concept of blueprints. And the way you unlock buildings is with blueprints. This is also how you can upgrade buildings. So right now we have 100 blueprints. We have a small farm. We have a cutting camp. We have a surveyor's cabin that we can buy the blueprints for 100. So once we buy 100 blueprints, we now have the capability of putting down our surveyor's cabin. And the surveyor's cabin is going to allow us to expand our security radius. I basically call it our radius of influence. And ideally, you're going to want to just let these touch in order to maximize your radius, right? So, but with the tutorial, we're limited. We're going to put it right here. 10 wood, 10 stone, 7 workers, 3 cycles. Now we have the ability to do a stone quarry. But now we're going to have to basically buy our stone quarry with blueprints. Once again, we're given 100 blueprints. We're going to buy it with 100 blueprints. And then we can go to our production, quarry, and it wants us to put a quarry here, buy our stone. Oops. And just for the sake, we're going to put it here. You see how it organically connects these roads together. Unlike other city builders, we don't have to have resources and buildings that use those resources close to each other. We don't really have the concept of basically transportation time. If it's in the city, it's going to work. So I'm just speeding up time in order to collect the stones we need for the tutorial so we can get on with open gameplay. Now, everything isn't all roses. We have some of our cities on fire. Oh no, what do we do? All right, we're going to click on this. And basically says, magically, for 300 gold, we can make the fire go away. We can just pay it off. So we just bought off the gold. But in theory, as long as your buildings maintain a good attractiveness, you won't really have a whole bunch of disasters occurring. In my last game playthrough, I really didn't have too many disasters. I was a little worried through the tutorial that my whole town would just burn to the ground because I would forget something. So each satisfaction has 7 tiers with bonuses. And there you go. We need to unlock a cultural building. So now we got to go back to our blueprints. A ceramic workshop for 200. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to do a build mode. We're going to be able to put down our ceramics workshop. Now you can see how this is going to influence the various districts. right? So it says positive influence on health and satisfaction. It's going to take 100 wood, 5 cycles, 15 workers. And it's going to give us 250 satisfactions in health and another one that we can select. So you're going to want to put this, hopefully, somewhere where you can kind of maximize the impact of this resource. So if I put this structure here, it's going to give me a benefit to 2 different districts. Health is locked, but we can add safety, belonging, esteem, or creativity to this workshop, right? So safety. I'm going to pick creativity. And there we go. 5 cycles later, we're going to have our building built. There are, so we have people to move in, then we have wanderers. They just kind of roam around. I don't know if they're called homeless, basically, the way I kind of see it. Now we have to unlock level 2's farm. So we have to go here to building mode, production, farm, unlock. This is going to cost us 500 blueprints, and we're going to get 15 more food per field. So now that we've unlocked that, we have to come back here to our farm, and we can upgrade our farm once we have 100 wood. Right now we only have 80 wood. So we need to wait a couple cycles to get 100 wood. Now we have 100 wood, we can upgrade. And 5 cycles later, we'll have an updated farm that we're going to be able to produce more food. Because you can see right now, we are losing food per cycle because we're using more food than this farm, level 1 farm, can generate. And now we are producing 45 units of food more than we need per cycle. So what's this to collect 100 food? Now we need to build basically a distribution center. We'll call it that. An Horum. Yeah, sure. 900 blueprints. And then we'll go to service. A Horum. It's going to require 100 wood again. Right? Resources. Very important. So we're going to put that down. And once again, you can see the benefit that this is going to have on the various districts. So it must not be built on buildings, must not be built on roads. So we kind of have to move this around. There we go. And we're going to make this feel esteem and belonging. There you go. So we get 3 choices with that one. 5 cycles later, we're going to have our building built. And we're going to be able to come over here now, and we can see on one screen all of our production resources, what level they're at, how many workers they're occupying, what they produce per cycle. We can pause them. We can go to their locations from this also, which will be very useful later when your city gets real big and you don't know what really is going on. We've got a faction that wants to move into our city. This faction will produce +5 cultural points and between 0 and 1 gold, depending on the tax. You can see their trust level. You can see what they like, what they don't like. All right. And we'll accept. And they've now moved in. We have a factions panel where all of our factions will be listed. We can tax them. We can untax them. Whatever, we can kick them out of the city. And our cultural radiance. This is going to be our different levels of our town center as we move through this particular age. And that's pretty much it. So let's move. We have to invest 20 cultural points. Well, let's invest those points into production and commerce. Why not? There we go. We have the codex. This is going to be the help menu that's going to guide you through things if you're not sure what any one particular building might do. And we're done our tutorial. There you go. So that was a quick, 15-minute fly through the basic tutorial. Let's get on. Let's do a new game. New game mode. Classic mode or endless mode. Classic game mode, which is intended for the developers. Various dangers lurking around the corner could put a strain on your reign, but the journey will be more worth it. Basically, this is going to give you a certain number of cycles per age. Endless mode is going to basically be like an open sandbox, which removes the cycle limitation for each age. You can still lose the game, but you have more time to develop your city and just basically free play. We're going to do classic mode, and we have now our choice. We can be a craftsman, trader, strategist, a politician, a philosopher, or a priest. And depending on what we pick, we're going to get different bonuses. Craftsman, plus 25% for natural resources, so just more abundant. A trader, trade routes continually generate passive income. A strategist, incidents involving, negative incidents are 20% less likely to occur. Politician, 2 additional decrees can be issued simultaneously, and the cost is reduced by 25%. Cultural buildings offer a 15% bonus in satisfaction for a philosopher, and for a priest, the population regularly makes offerings of random resources. For simplicity's sake, we're going to go with craftsman because resources are very valuable. Can you name our city? We're going to be called that. And we're going to name ourselves. Yeah, that. Because why not? Now we're going to create our crest, our coat of arms, if you will. We have different shapes. And different colors. And we can change the thickness of that line. And we can select various glyphs. If you will. So let's start a clean slate there and just do, let's just do the boat. And we'll go with something like this. And we can change its position. We can change its location. We can change its zoom level. And get rid of this center thing, or we can put something else there. We can change the color of that. Right. And we can add some other effects. And we're done. Here we are on our map. We have one map choice, but we have several choices of our starting location. We can start here at the riverside. We can start here roadside. And this is where I started in my first play earlier today, was roadside. We also have a marshy plot, forest edge, which is close to this one, just down here a little bit more. Mountainside. Seafront. Rocky plain. Or river estuary. I think we're going to go here just because, well, that's where I was last time, and I pretty much knew what I wanted to do. So I'm going to do right here, and we're going to rotate this a little bit because this puts me really close to this mountain. All of these trees and some farming over here. The Age of Antiquity. All right, so we've paused. We have 1,250 cycles. And we have 1,250 cycles to get through the Age of Antiquity before we move on to the next age, which is the Middle Age, I think. All right, start. So we're going to need a cutting camp, right? We're going to need wood. And we're going to put this as far away as possible with as much resources as possible. We're going to need a farm. Same thing. As far away as possible. And we're going to need a quarry. There we go. And we can do stone, sand, or clay. We can only do one of these at a time. Done. Okay. We are playing. We're moving forward. Right. We know about our circle of safety, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Right. We're in our hamlet phase. And we have 2,500,000 blueprints. Okay. So in order to upgrade, we need 90 residents. We're at 90 inhabitants, 106 wood, 44 stone. So it's just going to take a little bit of time for all of these things to build out. Our building tree, we have a cutting camp. We can upgrade it to level 2, 3, and 4. We have then our small farm and our small quarry. We have no cultural buildings. We can unlock their surveyor's cabin for 0 blueprints. Okay, now that we've unlocked our surveyor's cabin, we can have 0 of 2 for our surveyor's cabin. And I think I'm going to put it here. Simply because I want to go a little bit further this way. All right, see, must be placed next to a constructible zone. Once these lines touch, we can do that. And we can then also go this direction. All right. And there we go. Now we're building our little town. So if we wanted to get a boost with our forestry, let's just wait till this goes. And now that that is built, now we can come in here with our cutting camp. And I can put a cutting camp in. For example, right here. So it's outside of this circle of influence, but we have now another bubble of our surveyor. And I can go in here and I can do a small farm. I need 6 workers. I have 6 workers. So I can actually put another farm over here. And get that going. Right. And now let's focus on upgrading our town center. We need 90 occupants. We have 62. We need 106 wood. We have 95. So we're gonna blow past that here in a moment. So we're at 75. And as soon as we basically hit our goal, we're gonna get a pop-up. Right there. So now we can improve this to level 2, which is going to unlock some things. You see our farm. We're still building out little fields here. And right now we are plus 31 for every food. We're plus 10 on our wood, plus 5 on our stone. Clay, we're not doing any clay yet. We have sand and we have precious stones. What's up, David? How you doing? All right, now we have chapter 1 rewards. We can do a ceramic workshop, an arena, whatever that is, and yeah, that, a viac, yeah, we can do different buildings. Pretty straightforward. And we have the architectural office, which is important because we're going to need lots and lots of blueprints. And this is going to give us 15 blueprints per cycle. Okay, accept. And there we go. Oh, we found something. Nice. A ruin has been discovered. We can demolish the ruin and gain 99 clay, 61 sand, or 36 stone. Or we can repair the ruin and get something, we don't know, some sort of positive benefit, right? Well, in order to repair it, we need sand, we need clay, and we need workers. So we're not going to do anything with that yet. We're going to get rid of that message. And we're going to come over here to our blueprints. And you can see we can upgrade our cutting camp. It gives us a 50% cutting radius, a 50% yield in what we get per round, right? And it's going to cost us 500 blueprints. But what we want is we want to build the architectural office. It's going to cost us 0 blueprints. And let's put that. Oh, let's put that over here. And we'll also come over here to culture. Ceramic workshop. It's going to give us attractiveness. That's going to be for production. Military, we can do an arena. Religion, we can do whatever that is. Education, we can do that. Commercial and politics. I'm just going to work down the list. Right, so we're going to buy this one for 500. Cultural, ceramic workshop. We need 20 workers. We have 4. Okay. So we need a little bit of time. A little bit of time to pass. While we're waiting, let's go here and look at our resources. We need clay, so we can see where clay is on the map. And we can kind of figure out maybe where and how we can reach our clay. We also have sand. Where is sand available? And where and how can we maybe reach the sand? Because remember, we have a range of influence, I'll say. Right? We have our bubbles here. Well, our clay and our sand are pretty close to this bubble. Now we can do 4 surveyors' cabins. So I could build another surveyor cabin. You could say, and get a little bit different further. I could also upgrade the surveyor's cabin. And doing that is going to increase the radius to 200 meters. Right now, this one is at 175. So it's just another 25. So it's really not that much. So you see, we're still building out our farms here. And this is basically the radius of the farm, theoretically. Small quarry. Too far from the constructible zone. All right, we can get sand if we put it here. Build, and we want sand. All right, small quarry. Clay's way over there. Do we get any clay? We get some clay here. So we'll put another one of those down. You can pause. It has 3 speeds. It has pause, play, and then fast forward, which is kind of like maybe double time. Right now we're at 94 cycles of 1250. Produce attractive zones. Okay, that's fine. Build a cultural building. We're getting there. We're getting there. But we need resources. Something else. Right now we're doing good on wood. We have 608 of 600 wood. Right, so we don't need to build any more forestry areas. The 2 that I've got going on are fine. We've topped out with our food, which is fine. Our stone. We're starting to get our sand. We need clay. All right, build, clay, done. All right, all our basic resources are now being met. Now we can focus on really expanding out and growing things, because we won't be hopefully limited by very many resources. But we need people. So we're going to speed this up a little bit. And once we can meet the building need, it no longer is grayed out. You're going to see it pops up. Okay. And again, we're going to get positive benefit. So I want to put this where I can get benefit for as many districts as possible. We're going to get 250 health. And we get another satisfaction. I'm going to choose creativity. Again, I think I already picked creativity once. Let's go back to our blueprints, cultural, and let's do commercial. So we have 2,700 blueprints, right? Actually, let's do a forum. I think this is going to get us closer to being able to do decrees. So once we've unlocked the blueprints, we can build it, but we need 19 workers. We should get some workers back once this is built. Let's speed this up a little bit. Chapter 3 rewards. We get a Horium, a Maselenium. Yeah, okay, whatever. All right. There. How close are we with this? We need 300, and we need wooden beams. Wooden beams. Okay. We can do a statue to our founders. Nice. So the statue to our founders is going to provide lots of attractiveness. So let's put it someplace like this. I'm going to do an 80 radius of 80, attraction of 100. Okay. Let's go back to here. I want to do this, allows you to sell resources. All right, so let's unlock that. And cutting camp, small farm, small quarry, agricultural office. We can't do beams yet. Okay. I need 15 workers or 19 workers. All right. Put this down. And now we're starting to be impacted by our organic city building. We get health. Let's do safety and belonging. Done. All right. Cultural. We need 19 workers. There. All right. So we come over here and look at our attractiveness. We got some attractiveness going on. Right. So we should start seeing people build in around that. wooden beams. Great. All right, chapter 4. Carver and carpentry. Yay, wooden beams. And the carver is going to make us rubbles. Okay. So if we go here to production, we now have our carver we can unlock for 500 blueprints. And our carpentry we can unlock for 500 blueprints. This is going to give us the ability to make wooden beams. This is going to be able to make rubbles from stone. Basically blocks. So carpentry, we need 16, and we need 10 workers. We have 8. Wait, we have a faction that wants to move in. So the Collegium, this place. All right, they're going to do some things for us. So let's accept this faction. And now we're just booking it along now. Chapter 5 rewards. Let's get rid of that. Can we repair this yet? We need clay and we need workers to repair that. How much clay? We don't have enough clay. Okay. That's fine. Carpentry. Now we can put carpentry anywhere, but carpentry is going to have well, it's going to have a negative effect. Okay. It's not super desirable. So let's stick our carpentry over here. Kind of out of the way. And did I unlock our carver? I need 10 workers for that. Then our carver is going to make stone. So we'll put that kind of out of the way too. You want to keep as much around your center city as possible open for houses. Like I said, you don't have to worry about putting these close to their corresponding resource. It doesn't matter. Not in the least. All right, so we come here, we can see our different factions. We can see our trade routes. And we can unlock trade routes. These will sell and buy resources. Okay. That's because we put down this. Let's come back. Let's go to cultural. Now we can unlock this production building. We can unlock some other level 1 or level 2 buildings. Let's unlock this. It gains a lot of attractiveness. And we can start kind of making it a commercial district. Because this is also kind of commercial. Right?
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war.
We need 21 workers.
I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in.
Now, some of these service buildings, we can only do one of each. But on other buildings, we could build multiple ceramic workshops.
No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something.
Did we put a forum down yet, or have we not built that yet? I don't think we ever put a forum down, did we? So, if we click over it, we can see it highlight. So we never put down our forum yet. We got sidetracked. Let's just speed that up a little bit. What I want to keep an eye on is making sure my resources are doing good here. We should be ready to upgrade this dude pretty soon. We're going to put that out here. And that's going to give us some belonging.
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right.
56. Come on, we're so close. All right, we'll get it next time.
Everything I need, a fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go
now we can upgrade the city center. Yes. All right, we can trade with the outside world if we open up a it's unlocked for gold. We have some gold. And now that we've done this, we can sell things that we have excess of. And we can buy things we need. Okay. So we're just going to buy well, we can sell 100 wood. There, we'll get 222 gold for that. We can fortify the city. Once this is done, I'll show you how that is done. By basically building a wall around it.
I need you by my side.
Up here we have a little countdown timer of how long it's going to take before we're going to be able to trade with that city again. Chapter 7. Now we can do a tilery, a brickwork, so we can make bricks with clay and tiles with sand. And we unlock a whole bunch of cultural buildings and a senatus. This is what's going to allow us to do different decrees. Okay. So if we go here, we can click on this to build out ramparts. And it's going to cost us some wood, some cycles, and we can slide this to basically change, right, the size, and then of course how long it's going to take and how much wood it's going to take. I wouldn't do this too early. Let's go here to service buildings. Let's unlock the senatus, whatever. Okay. We need to come here and also now unlock our tilery and our brickwork. We have 500 blueprints, but we only have 377. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit on that. That's okay. We have 375 stone. We can come here. Can I buy stone? We have to wait. I can't buy stone. I can buy stone from there, but I can't put on money to do that. Can I buy stone from you? Nope. All right. So let's talk about how we upgrade now our quarry from level 1 to level 2. We have to come to our blueprints. We have to find our quarry. Level 2 quarry, 500 blueprints will let us level that up. Okay, let's come back here to blueprints. And let's go to our architectural office. That's where we get our blueprints. Right now we get 15 blueprints per cycle. If we upgrade that, we'll get 17 blueprints per cycle. But we need to buy that upgrade, and then we actually need to do the upgrade. So I'm going to hold off on that for a moment. and instead buy our blueprints for our bricks. We have our 500 blueprints, brickwork. Okay. Production, brickwork. And production in the tilery. Not too far from the constructible zone. Put it over there. Urbane Furball, what's up? What's unique about it? It's kind of an organic builder. You don't build roads, you don't build your town. As far as your residents, they just kind of organically come in. You put down all of your main resource buildings. You have factions that move in to give you different benefits. And you build a city through the ages. So right now we're in the Age of Antiquity. And when that's over, we'll move into another age. This city will remain, and we'll start building another city somewhat removed from this city. And we'll just continue advancing through the ages. The threat from Macedonia. An emissary brings you a letter from the King of Macedonia who wishes to conquer territory in order to gain access to the sea. He plans to lay siege to Memoriapolis, sure, and the neighboring Greek cities, and sees you as an ally. You have the necessary soldiers, and the Greek cities have converted coveted resources, yada yada yada. Okay, we can reinforce, -3 safety for 50 cycles. We can seek help. Choose to ask for it. We ask for help, -10 gold for 50 cycles, or we can choose to help the Greek cities, -20 food for 50 cycles. So do we want to lose gold, safety, or food? We will get this building at the end if we give them food. Positive to creativity. It's a specialized school dedicated to training new gladiators. Or we get this building if we do seeking help, which is positive influence on belonging. A secretive sanctuary devoted to a deity disclosed solely from chosen initiates. Okay. Let's do this one. We got plenty of food. We got plenty of food. So yeah, right now we're going through the Age of Antiquity. We'll be able to build in certain buildings. We need resource gathering, right? We need to gather resources. We need to upgrade our buildings. We need to do research by basically having architectural office to upgrade various things. We can trade with cities, right? We have farming going on. Did we ever build this yet? We got the form, we got that, we got that. We never built this yet. 21 workers. 18 workers. One more worker. Alright, now we put this down. Cannot be on a road. there. And that'll give us some esteem. Sure. Our city center, we need 900 occupants. We're making tiles, we're making logs, beams, we're making rubble. We're making everything there. I really need another stone quarry, quite frankly. We need 6 workers. Okay, stone quarry. Let's put it over. We'll squeeze it in here. No. All right, we're gonna need to upgrade it. Let's upgrade our stone quarry. Let's go here. Small quarry. Let's buy our blueprints. Now we can unlock level 2. We can go here. We can unlock level 2. We get 50% more production, 50% more radius, so it's going to find more stone. We just need 15 workers. Upgrade. So it's going to take 10 cycles. So this game also has a limited cycles. We're at 279 of 1250. 1250, this age ends. Right, so we have to be ready for this age to end. Let's make this area over here a little bit more decorative. Since it's close to this farm. Now we see we got some houses are going to be built in here. While it's upgrading, we are not getting any stone. So you got to be careful. Now we are making... Oh, we get a gift. We can build this building now. Confirm. Okay. We get this building free. But it's going to cost us a lot of wood, a lot of stone, a lot of sand, and a lot of workers. So we're gonna have to wait on that one. In fact, we might need to put down another cutting camp. Right, and we can do that. There. And we can also come here and upgrade our cutting camp to level 2. So we have one cutting camp here. We need 200 stone to do that. So it's going to take a little while. We can build another proximity building. Okay. And that'll allow me to get hopefully around this corner to build another quarry. That's the goal. While we're in build mode, it's pause. All right, later, David. We have a faction that wants to move in. Heliatotes. Man, are you serious? We found some more ruins and we can't. There we did. There we got it. Alright, let's go over here to these ruins. Oh shoot, here we go. A little bit of stone. Right, we already talked to them. Yeah, we found that. Okay. Clear that. Yep, there is a endless mode. Get that rocket and rolling. Since we've already unlocked level 2, we could just improve this to level 2 if we had the workers. $13 workers, come on. 15. So if we come up here to our stone, right now we see we have one small quarry level 2, producing 7.5 stones per cycle. Soon we'll have 2 small quarries, and we'll be producing, you know, a bit more. We're doing good on our food. It's right, I think we're right there on the fringe though, so we need to keep an eye on that. Let's see here. So what can we sell? We can buy stone. All right, let's unlock that. We can't sell anything to them, but we can buy stuff. So what we'll do, 50. 25. Nope. All right, we have to wait. We have to wait. Okay, so now that that is there, we now are getting plus 15 stones per cycle because we now have 2 level 2 quarries. I have 1 carpentry. I have 3 level 1 cutting camps. I have 2 small farms. You can see, Sherry, like I said, they are starting to deforest this area. We can improve level 2 on our camps. While we are doing this, though, we're not cutting any wood at that camp. You don't have to upgrade them all at the same time. You can just upgrade one. Be very careful when you're upgrading your farms, because while this farm is upgrading, it's not producing any food. And you don't want to run out of food. Right now we're very, very close. We're right there. We're making 100 per cycle, and we're using 93 per cycle in consumption. So we do need to keep an eye on that. So let's upgrade one of these. Let's repair one of these, and I can show you what it does. We need workers. Workers! Like any other resource builder, early on you need workers. Alright, we can upgrade this one. Repair it with 22 workers. And let's get a sense of belonging. Okay, 10 cycles to get that upgraded. And that's going to improve just the sense of belonging here in the city. We have another faction who wants to come in. Accept them. Where are we at on this? 900. And we now have all of our resources. We're just waiting on people. This. We need 546 sand. Can we buy sand from anyone? We can't buy sand. Let's buy 100 sand. How much is that? 500 gold. Let's sell 50 bricks. There, we'll make a little trade. There we go. All right, we just need 23 workers now. And we'll be able to put this building down. We also need to put down our Senate. We need 30 workers for that. Let's do our Senate first. Let's just fast forward time until we have 30 workers. And we might get to 900 residences in that time frame too. 26 workers, 27, 28, 29. 30. We got esteem. Let's go with safety and health. As a result of putting down our census, it's basically our Senate. How short are we? Oh, we just need 900. We're 40 people away from being able to upgrade to level 4 of our ancient city. Let's go here and look at our blueprints. So that is the building we got for free. We can unlock this now. And let's put that down. We need 19 workers for that. We should have put this down earlier. There, our Senate is done. So now we can come here and we can make decrees. And with our background of being just a what did we pick? We didn't pick to be a politician, so we can only do 2 decrees at a time. And we can come here and we can click on these and we see what happens. So we can come here. Pickaxe. So increases stone generation by 50% per cycle. It's going to cost us 200 gold to do that. And then we can do another one. And we can do health satisfaction up. We can go stone sharpening. We can get wood generation. We can increase migration by 1% or by 1 per cycle. All right, that'll help us get more people. And now we have those running once the town approves them. All right, so 3 factions were in favor, 1 against. So they accepted both of those decrees. So now they are in effect. And we can build a wonder. So we can build this. The wanderers that surround your city are becoming more and more present. Some districts would like to find safer haven for them in order to gradually reattach them to your activities. Transforms up to 80 wanderers to citizens. Closest cultural buildings of the wanderer do not degrade during the passage of age. So as you move from one age to the next, your cultural buildings will deteriorate and you'll have to repair them. Well, if you put this down, your cultural buildings close to this won't degrade. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Okay. So now we can come here and we can do wonders. We've unlocked wonders. We can come here, we can go to wonders, and we can unlock these wonders, but we have to have blueprints. Blueprints are the key to life. So let's upgrade our architectural office for 500 blueprints. To level 2. We need 30 workers to do that. All right. We can also now improve our city center to level 4. So we're going to do that as well. Now we have 444 cycles of 1250. So we have 800 and some cycles to go. Wonders. This is going to cost 250 cycles to build. Right, we should keep an eye on our wonders and make sure that we have enough cycles to build the wonders we want to build before we have to move into the next age. Oh, we found another thing. All right, let's repair that one. Remember, this one gave us satisfactions and attractiveness. And we have one over here too. We need clay for that. We have enough clay now. We need workers. 22 workers. Got another faction who wants to move in. Oh. Yes. Ah, look at that. We get 300 attractiveness. We want to do creativity. Sure. Okay, back here. We have to put this down still. We got sidetracked. Feel like we're not making enough play. So let's upgrade that. Our food. Small farm. Yes. Our food. Okay. Disaster is soon going to strike. I need 15 workers. We're running out of food. Bad things are happening. I can buy food. 500 food. And yeah, you can have 100 of these back. Let's buy 1,000 food. Yeah. Okay. That'll give us a little bit of a cushion. Oops. Come on, workers. Okay. So for 10 cycles, this farm is producing nothing. So we are bleeding food now. 138 food per cycle is leaving our coffers. Because we only have one farm producing food. People are getting nervous. They're hearing that our food's running low. What are we going to do about it? Oh, we now have a level 2 small farm. And our production is 42 per cycle. We're gaining now per cycle. So let's build this up a little bit before we upgrade our other farm. Right? Because remember, this other farm's going to go offline when we upgrade. Don't want to run out of food. We can put our honorarium in. See if we can't. Oh, shoot. See if we can't squeeze that in here. And that's going to give us sense of belonging and safety because of food. All right, let's get this to full 1.6 before we upgrade this one. Did we ever upgrade this? No. We need 30 workers to upgrade that. We have 7 workers. Now we have 8. So this is going to show us, again, all of our resources. So I could sell wood. Let's sell 250 woods. And we can buy some clay. 250. 250. 200. 150. I want to make this kind of 125. 100. There, we gained 30 gold. Okay. Our wonder, we need 50 workers to do our wonder. Let's just look. production cutting camp, small farm, small quarry, architectural office. So we have a carver, or carpentry, tilery, or brickwork. Yep, we got all that covered. We can do things here. So we must have won that in a level upgrade. I didn't see earlier. Necropolis. Tombs. Okay. All right. I need to improve my city. Okay, let's upgrade this to level 2. And now it's offline. We're bleeding food. So we should be good. We have a faction that wants to move in. Merchants of the Port of Tyre. All right, there you go. We'll accept them into our little city. We have the forum. We don't have this building yet. Nope. We don't have that building. We have those 2 buildings. I don't see that building pop anywhere. Or that one. Or that one. Let's go back to this. That there. We need sand. And that one we need worker. Alright, now that our farms are upgraded. And this farm is kind of getting in the way now, isn't it? I probably shouldn't have spent money and upgraded that. I should have built another farm over here. Quite honestly. So I want to open this up. I have to wait till this is built. Okay. I was just thinking about some things. So we need to get to 2,000 people before we can go to our last age here. I need 50 workers. Do that. This is fine. Like that. I gotta make sure what do we build? We have our workshop there. We have our that there. We don't have that yet. And I don't have this yet. Yeah, it's right there. This is the only one I don't have. 23. See our farm building out here. We can improve him, and we can actually just come here and just demolish this. I should never have upgraded this. I need 21 workers to tear that down. It's okay. I have not urban furball. I have not. I really like Ostrov. Ostrov was fun. Ostrov was a little bit challenging, but it was fun. City Skylines, a couple others. All right, so that's level 2. We need 21 workers to destroy this. And we could speed it up, but we need more workers to do that. And we could recycle product, but we're going to need more workers for that. The faction. Well, my first playthrough, I pretty much just accepted all the factions. I wish it would tell me if I built the building, because again, they would use some other color. It would make it a little bit more obvious. At least for me. I'm gonna build this before I go and forget again. Go on. 23 workers. There we go. I want to put it over here. And we're gonna do a steam. Okay. Did we ever upgrade this? No. 30 workers. Oh. Yeah, I did Anno. Anno I get if I don't play Anno constantly, then I forget where I'm at. Well, let's do some more decrees. Where is the one where it's no. No. Increase migration. Yes. And we'll do one more. We'll increase. Oh, we're already doing that one. Yeah, we'll do that one. Sure. Yeah, up here you can do display feedback. Oh no, they didn't like that one. Feedback. Oh, I could, yes, I could provide feedback. $30 workers. Yeah, before I do that, I need to tear this down. Oh, come on. Okay. So in 20, we have tear on all these fields. Because we are opening all this land up for other uses. And presto, now I got a huge area here for my city to grow into. You see the cutting camp is really not that effective anymore. Right, so we can also demolish this. And now we have this whole area that we can further expand our civilization into. As we keep upgrading this, we can keep pushing things further and further out. Right. All right, here. Back here. Back here. Yes, upgrade. All right, finally. Okay. We're gonna build our first wonder here in a minute. Hellish, what's up? 48, 49, 50. Build me a wonder, people. Build me a wonder. Wonders must be placed outside of your realm of influence. The periphery of a construction zone. I hate to put it there. What am I doing? Wait. Oh, look, we could put it right there. Yeah. All right, 250 cycles, 200 cycles later, we're going to have a wonder. We're going to need to seriously start working hard if we're going to build more wonders. Okay, there we go. Now, our architectural office is going to give us 17 blueprints per cycle. We have our wonder being built over here. Let's come back to this. We can unlock other wonders Okay. Cultural. These are all the buildings that we can unlock now. Let's unlock. The arena. And this one. Okay. So now we come back here to cultural. We've unlocked the arena. We need 17 workers. And this one we need 19 workers. Let's do some more decrees. Sales increased by 20%. Yeah, let's do that. And maybe we can sell some product that we have excess of. And let's do... No, I want to decrease. Sure, we'll just do both those. Okay, that accepted. Let's the other one accept, and then we can try to buy something. Okay. Now let's come here. Buy. What do we need to buy? All right, to build this, I just need workers. And sell 50 of these. And let's buy... we're doing pretty good. We can just sell those. Let's sell 25 of those. 250 of that. And 250 of this. Nope. 200. 200. Nope. 150. I'm trying to strip you of all the money you got. 100. 75. 50. Okay. Sand. Oh, we could buy some sand. There. Okay. 19 workers. Speed it up a little bit. We're gonna put health. Now that's military. And we need 19 more workers. Let's speed this up a little bit more. $15, $16. That over there. This is going to be Steam. All right, back here. We need 900. We only have 866 right now. Now we have 900. And we can move that to here. Where's this at? We need 22 workers. That. So we should start seeing people move in over here now. But just to kind of give it a little bit of a boost. We'll put one an area down. An area. Now we have 137 cycles left on our mausoleum. Remember, that's where our old farm was. Not oval. All right, wood. There. There. Alright, let's put down another carpentry. I don't want to really run out of resources here. And let's put down another brickwork. Once we have our 10 workers. Another faction. We put it up here because it's undesirable. I don't want it approaching too much in here. The reason I'm building those is because I'm feeling that my rubbles, my brick, and my wooden beams, these are all maybe a little not producing enough of them, I think, for the long run. There, look, we got a district starting over here between here, and I'll just start filling more in. All right, we have tensions between factions, finally, right? Finally, we have some factions that are angry with each other. So these two factions are not the most happy. So what can we do? We can kick them out. Go away. And that'll solve that problem. I need 22 workers. Oh, this would have been perfect if they didn't start to put houses there. Get more blueprints. Rocking and rolling. "90 workers." Yeah, okay, we're not going to be doing that for a while. We have a wonder to build. That's the next goal. 50 workers. Speed up the truck chuck. Just watching my resources, seeing if they're going up or down. We'll get some small workshop for specializing in goldsmithery. Nice, okay. Accept your faction. And now we can build this thing with 23 workers. Creativity, it's a workshop. Why not? Now, when this is done being built, we'll get a bunch of workers back. What's area 92092? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our wonder is almost built. 27 workers. 77 workers. There's our first wonder. We're now celebrating with a carnival. People can't be happier. And we're now offered, do we want to go to a new age? No. I want to build more wonders. Must be placed on the periphery of the construction. Let's see. Can we put it over? Where can we put this wonder of civilization? Must be outside a swamp. Didn't know that was a swamp. put it up here. Why not? What other wonders shall we build? The statue of Zeus. Sure. This one takes a huge amount of space. And we need 2,000 blueprints. Party! Party! Party at Tuki's house. Everybody couldn't be happier. This we still have to go to level 5 at 2,000 people. 370 of those. So let's go here. Can we buy? Yes, we can buy. Let's buy 20. Okay. And once we get to 2,000, well, that says 370. Wow. Oh, well, let's go back here to our wonders of humanity. There, we had 200 cycles to go there. Everybody's having a party. Everybody's happy. Life couldn't be grander. We have another faction who wants to move in. Sure. Yeah. Now, culture. So this must have unlocked with something. So we've got that. We've already talked about that. Got that unlocked when we did something. Did we actually put that in? Yeah, we did. It's right there. Where is this? That is what? That is religious? Okay. 262, we're close there. 379, we're 100 off there. Uh, 90. And let's sell 50. Oh, wait. 86. Yeah, that's fine. $379. We have 360. We'll have that soon. Oh, we're not building anymore. Shoot. All right. We need a carver. We need another carver. And the reason is because we can only hold 275 and we have 360. That's okay. We got time. We got time for the passage of time. Okay. Our small quarry is empty of what were we trying to get out of here? Sand. So we can switch it over to stone. All right, but that means we don't have a resource for sand. Let's come over here and try to find sand. Sand's around there. Sand's around here. Sand's up there. I can put it here because, well, our wonder. And let's instill a new faction. They're still having a party. We were what were we doing? We were going to upgrade this when we had enough. Carver. Oh, I can't. I need gold leaf. Can't buy gold leaf, can I? Can't make gold leaf yet. That's the next stage. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong screen. No. 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 And no. Okay. Now I can upgrade this because I brought in more. imported more than I could make. That's fine. Gonna be a little tight, but we'll just put education over here. Where's our other education building? I really need to look for that. The Ludicus, yeah, okay, where's that at? Where did I put this? Uh-oh. Oh, we're out of food. We're out of food. We're out of food, everybody. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I need food. I need it badly. I need 100 gold, 100 iron. Can't upgrade to level 3. Not until the next stage. All right. It's not on a road. I guess it was on a road. Oh, we found another thing. Oh, they're not out of food yet. All right, that's fine. 36:57. I don't. We're not going to be able to. Well, we can start it. Improve the happiness there. Surprised no one's moved in up here. That's okay. We can look at fortifying. Go away. Fortifying our city. We definitely don't have the wood for that. We won't worry with that. We won't worry with that. What is this? Corruption button? Oh. Somebody is corrupt. Corrupt at least one faction. Let's corrupt. Let's do that. Sure. Is that how you do it? I don't know. Oh, I guess that's how you do it. Oh, of course. Yeah, you're against it. We are plus our food. We're still building out this farm. We're doing good. We're doing fine on that now. See, our age is... What are we building here again? Our Trojan Forum, whatever that is. Our statue to Zeus.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billioti. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down.
Let's fast forward a little bit.
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and
And here we go.
one day when the tonguing is done, we'll take
It's
our
done.
leave and go.
We found a new age.
From shore, went down on her.
They're having a party.
whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the weathermen come
18 cycles. That'll be done.
and rum. One day when
That's
the
still building up farms.
leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught
We
her.
need-
The side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea.
1949.
When the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was
Let's
not
do,
belonged to the whaleman's creed. He took that ship in tow. Soon may
yeah, let's do one more. And then we'll advance to the next stage, and then we'll call it.
is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that
This is
whale
building out nicely over here.
Soon may the weathermen
We're gonna have to...
bring us sugar and
Theory again, right? This farm is starting to be encroached.
is done, we'll take our leave and go.
So gonna take a little bit of time to build out
The fight's still on. The
further
rod's
away.
not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
There's another new wonder.
When the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Statue to Zeus. You come in here and kind of free mode. Walk around. See what we've built out. Everybody's having a party. All right. And now we have tons of free workers. So it's going to take 200 cycles. You know, we could. We don't have the blueprints for it, so let's just go ahead and change the age at this point, and that will lock things in. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we're gonna hit change of age. It says you're about to embark on the passage of an age in your city, and this will be an opportunity to make decisions that will have major impact on your residents. Bear in mind that certain actions will no longer be possible, and buildings and factions will be forgotten forever. What a new age. The Age of Antiquity. And now we get a little bit of a timeline. Building our city, when it happened, when certain key events happened, as far as the different cycles. We can have, right, it's all just kind of this little cinematic that happens as we progress now through our age, when we built certain things. And this is using a paint mode. You can enable paint mode kind of just to see it and play in paint mode. But yeah, this is using that paint mode then as we march through our little cinematic, right? Right now we're on building out the forum, building out this. And how things look now, there's our statues of our founders. So that is Memoriapolis. Now we've only did one age. There are 2 ages in early access currently, and as we move through early access time frame, more ages will most likely be released until obviously the full game. And you're going to continue your city. You're going to see when we move into the Middle Age, which I believe is the name of the next age, this city exists exactly how we leave it. And we're going to have to repair some of these cultural buildings because with the passage of an age, they deteriorate. So we're going to have to use some resources to build those up. But all of our productions, all of those resources exist and will continue to not only feed the ancient city, but will continue to feed the new city because we're going to place a new town center. We're going to start new. But we can also put the new age buildings in our old city. So we can kind of continue to develop and modernize the old city if we want, or we just completely leave it as it is and focus on the new build. I don't recall how many ages the game said it was going to have at conclusion. But again, we have 2 ages through early access. I do have a link for that down in the description for the Steam entry. And we're going to get a score here at the end of this age as to how well did we do with respect to building out the various cultural buildings, building out the wonders, building out and satisfying our town, how much of approval rating was it, how cultured was it, and so forth. So every time you play through this, you can compare your score from the previous runs to the current run. You can compare your friends' scores, if you will, from your own score and see how you did. Take a look and see how my score is. Do your own run and see how you do. Agoji Center? Yeah, not good. Not good with these names. And then the last building that we built out here at 1038, Ludus Magnus. And of course, we could have continued doing things through the end of the age. All right, the threat of Macedonia 2. When you supported the Greek cities in their defense against the Kingdom of Macedonia, the troops were so galvanized and the battle so grandiose, the common enemies still shudder. Okay. Grandiose, that's what it is. But now the Hellenic, all right, whatever kingdom formed by the Greek cities is dreaming of conquest. We could strengthen our allies by striking at the target of the Greek cities, Rome. The advantage are numerous, politically, commercially, and militarily. But on the other hand, you could stop the Greek rulers, if not you. Who could stop them if not you? All right, so we can condemn, and we lose 1 trade route. We unlock another trade out. We get 300 safety and 300 belonging. We can interrupt. We lose 1 trade out. We gain another trade route, and we gain resources. I'd rather have the resources myself. We're going to interrupt. And here's our score. So we scored 77 out of 100, the Age of Antiquity. 1 of 1, 5 of 5 for End of Age. Built wonders. We built 3 of 5 wonders, 15 of 25. We had Cultural Radiance 6 of 7, 24 of 28. Downtown level 5 of 5, 15 of 15. Service building level 3 of 3, 9 of 9. And average faction trust 76%, 9 of 18. Not a bad score. Now this, of course, was my second run through. I did a first run through earlier today. So let's continue. And as we move into the second age, it's been hundreds of years since the family has had a noble leader, but that hasn't stopped it from remaining in control of the town. To make the best of it, it's best to focus on. We can focus on a strong army. We get some additional resources. We can become a religious fervor, knowledge, self-independence, convictions, well-stocked coffins. What should we do? We're gonna go with self-independence. Sure. Oh, we get to pick two. We'll go with those two. Education and self-independence. The passage of time leaves lasting traces on the city's infrastructure. Some buildings become obsolete, others are abandoned by their owners for various reasons, but not all historical heritage is lost. Select up to 4 buildings to preserve for free. Okay, so these are all of our cultural buildings. We get to pick 4. All right, so we have, well, we focused on education, right? That's what we said we were working on. Let's see here. So let's do those. And let's do this one. And let's do this one. Okay. And now we can, remember we were craftsmen in the first age. Now we can add a second bonus. So we could be, I guess we could be a trader. Trade routes continue to generate passive income. Incidents. Education. Cultural buildings offer 15% more satisfaction. 2 additional degrees. Population regularly makes offerings of random resources. Well, I think we're going to focus on, we're going to do this because we said we're going to focus on education. Sure. Start of the Middle Ages. All right, remember our city. Here it is. Right? But now we have to put down a medieval city center. Where are we going to put it? Too far from downtown or a wonder. Okay, so we could put it here. We could put it here. It's a little constraining. I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to go here. Cool. Done. All right, this is where our medieval city center is going to be located. We have 2,166 turns in this age, or cycles. Remember, here's our old buildings. And we've got rubble, right? We're gonna have to go into here. We can repair these and fix these up. Okay. But that is for another time. That is for another day. That's going to close us out here. I want to thank you all for coming out and watching our first stream of Memoriapolis. My second kind of playthrough on the game. Played 6 hours earlier today and finished the whole thing. All the way through the Middle Age. We built out a couple more wonders. We have different cultural buildings now that we can put down. See? So all of the buildings and cultural buildings from the previous age, they're done. Can't build them no more. We can still build out the old production. We're going to get new production that we can put down. We're going to get new service buildings eventually. And we're going to eventually get new wonders that we can place. But it all starts here with our medieval city center. Till next time, see how good you can build in a building of antiquity.